Hi guys, if you need help with your matrices, we are on test 3A review. We're on the third page. We're going to enter these these four matrices into our calculators and we're going to store them. So first thing, when I'm in my calculator, I want to go to make a new document. We're going to go to add calculator and we want to put in our first matrix. So your matrix button is right here next to the 9. And then we want, for A, it's just 2 by 2, so I can choose this button here. Whoa, we did not like this on my teacher software. Whoa. Teacher software is great, but sometimes it's a little quirky. All right, let's see if I hit enter, if that will do it. There we go. Here's a 2 by 2 matrix. We got -8. Tabbing in between the cells will get you to the cells without having do a whole bunch of up and down arrows. It automatically, jumps to that second line for you when you actually do hit tab. All right, once you get it in there, you're going to tab to get out of it, and then you're going to hit Control var. So Control variable. Above that, you'll see where it says stow with an arrow. You're saying you want to store this as matrix, and I'm going to call it A, and hit enter, and it's going to say, okay, this guy here is matrix A. And it knows, okay, if you want to do something with A, this is what we're using. All right, we're going to do the same thing for B. Again, to enter a matrix, it's this button right next to the 9. This time I'm going to go over and get the 3 by 3. Anything other than a 2 by 2 or a 1 by 2, 2 by 1s, we actually have to go over and tell them how many rows, how many columns. The default here is always 3 by 3, which is nice because that's what we want right here. So first is 3, -3, 9, tab 2, tab 8, tab 7. Whoa. Missed that 8. And then 2, tab 3, tab -3. Whoa. It's not registering my tabs. Tab 3, tab -3, tab to get out of it. Again, Control var. And then we're going to call this matrix B. All right, for C, it's another 3 by 3, so next to 9, automatic defaults 3 by 3, 0, tab, -2, make that +2, tab, -2, tab, 5, 3, -8, 0, -7, -1, tab to get out of that. We're going to Control var, save this as C, and we're going to put one more in. Now, if this is a rush test like tomorrow on a pep rally, and it's just like a 2 by 2 or a 3 by 3, and you're just adding them, I would not go through the steps of putting it into my calculator, much less storing it, just add 2 matrices. If it's something like your review sheet where you've got multiple problems that use the same matrices, by all means, put them in and store them. All right, for my D, this is a 2 by 3. So when I hit enter here, I need to change that to a 2 rows, 3 columns. And this is 3, tab, 0, tab, 0. No. It knows I'm trying to get home. All right, tab, -9. Seriously. -9. Come on, calculator. All right, tab, 1, 2. I shouldn't complain. Smart and TI work pretty well together. And sometimes it doesn't pick everything up. There we go. Everything's stored now. So for number 14, when I have A times D, you can't just put AD like you would write down. You actually have to put the multiplication symbol in there. Otherwise, it's trying to find whatever you've defined as AD, and we haven't defined anything as AD. So A times D, this would be our answer to the first one. I'm getting a different answer than I got earlier when I plugged it in. So let me make sure I've got A and D put in there right. -8, -1, -3, 5. Looks good. D, 3, 0. Oh, I put a -9 here. This should be a +9. So you should get -25, -2. This 80 should be -64. -410 is good. This -13 should be -67. If Miss Harris. So that's the bad part. Make sure you double check before you go ahead and store it that you actually got it in there right. All right, which means D times B is going to be off 2. Let me go ahead and show you the steps. D times B. You plug it in. Your matrix should be, this is off, it should be 27, 18, 0. Bottom row should be negative 11, sorry, negative 9, negative 11, 47. Bottom row is good. Top row should be 27, 18, 0. Sorry that I put that in there wrong. All right, B plus C. B plus C. Let's see if I got this one right. This one looks great. That's what you get for B plus C. When we put in D times A, it gives us a dimension error. What that means is you cannot multiply a 2 by 3 by a 2 by 2 because those inner dimensions don't match each other. So it's going to tell you no, and so that's what you write down. No bueno if you're in my class or if you're in Mr. Brickman's class, you might see something like no solution. All right, and then 3B minus 2C. Isn't it great to have a calculator that does all that really quickly for us? There we go. This matches up nicely with what I have, so either I did it wrong this afternoon or it is correct. And then 4 times A, you just write 4A and it'll multiply it out. That one you don't have to put the times in there. It understands scalar multiplication. You just have to put the times symbol in when it's matrix multiplication. All right, if you have any questions, please come to tutorials tomorrow and I can help you get it going on a calculator. I'll also be watching my email tonight. Feel free to send me an email. Good luck, guys, studying. Think about it one more day and we will be on our way to Turkey.